I don't know about you, but when it reaches this point in the evening, aka 7:57, my looks just plummet. So I'm sorry, you're catching Emery before her bedtime, and welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hey guys, it's Emery. Welcome back to Crafty Cuties. For today's video, I have a super exciting video planned. We will be doing how to get flexible fast. So, as we all know, I have had a very flexible, bendable past, and I have gone in and out of stretching and being consistent with my contortion and gymnastics. So I have had to regain a lot of lost flexibility over the years and months. So I have some tips and tricks for how to get flexible fast after losing your flexibility, or if you're just trying to gain your flexibility in a short amount of time. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And with that being said, let's get right into it.
1, 2, 3.
Howdy. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. And hi guys. There are 5 phases to my routine. Phase 1. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of stretching before we go to bed and after we wake up. Because when you're sleeping for 12 hours, when you're in one position, pretend like I'm sleeping. When you're in one position for 12 hours, actually that's a long sleep. 8 hours, given 8 hours. Your body gets really stiff. So even if it's just really simple, let me show you some stretches. You can begin with, as soon as you get out of bed, just stretching up, side to side, touching your toes, to try and increase flexibility in the legs. So split stretches. We're gonna do some knee hugs, some elephants. These will also really help you wake up or go to bed, just focusing some time on your breath. And then for your back, this one can be kind of strenuous, especially in the morning. But if you can, if you have the space and the energy to do a back bend, and then just rock back and forth a few times. Maybe try straightening out your legs. And then stand back up. Phase 2. Okay, now, listen to this. We're going to, instead of doing intense stretching, we're going to take some simple moves and hold them for a minute each. This is actually one of the most beneficial strategies because you're increasing the time under stress, so your body becomes more used to the stretch. We'll do splits as an example. So instead of, as soon as you get to where, so this is as far as I can go. Oh no, this is as far as I can go. Instead of just like falling out of it and then being like, okay, go back up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go as far as we can and just hold it there. If you feel comfortable, you can lift your hands up. Just hold it there. Cue the time lapse for a minute. And then again, this is where I started. Just from holding that tightness in that strenuous position, I'm already closer. And then again, if you're pretty far from getting your splits, this might take a long time. This might be gradual, but it'll definitely help. So please do it. And this goes for back flexibility. If you're trying to get your back bend and trying to gain back flexibility, holding a back bend just for like a minute, I'm telling you, it'll help. Phase 3. This one might seem shocking, but you have to maintain good mobility in your neck, your wrists, the simple joints that get forgotten about. Your feet. Yep. So make sure you continue to stretch your wrists, your neck, Oh. Ugh, see, my neck is tight. My neck is really tight. Owie. We tend to hold a lot of stress, especially in our wrists and our neck. So those get tight, and then you can't do your back bend or your splits, or you're not mobile. Phase 4. Make sure you're also incorporating a little bit of strength training. So like one very important one I think is having a good stable core, because for example, if you're doing a back bend, just hop right in there. You have to be able to have the core strength to stand up. As well, if you're doing your splits, or no, for example, we're gonna do a scorpion. You need to be able to have the core strength for the stability of the stretch, and then also obviously the leg strength to be able to hold yourself up to be able to do it. 5 simple core exercises include ab hold, crunches, Russian twist, plank, and plank dips. Finally, phase 5. For phase 5, I just want to talk about increasing your repetition, increasing the intensity over time, because you want to be able to build up, not just doing one stretch. The hope is that when you're doing these stretches, you'll become better and better at them over time. For example, if you are trying to get a teardrop, which is a back bend where you're holding onto your ankles and straightening your legs, instead of, for example, if you're a beginner, just practicing out here, make sure to increase the intensity by moving in each time. If you feel confident enough, grabbing onto your ankles maybe, or even if you feel even more confident, straightening your legs. Or if you're still out here, just like building your way up to your goal. This could also go for scorpions, so instead of just, whoop, I'm losing my balance. If you're trying to get your leg more straight in your scorpion, practicing grabbing lower and actually straightening your leg more. Consistency is key, but also consider being productive when you are stretching to make sure you're getting the most of every single stretching session. I would also highly recommend, as just a little side tip, Anna McNulty and Yoga with Adriene and the Rybka twins. I'm not sure if they have any stretching routines. But yeah, and also if you go onto TikTok, you can find simple tutorials that are short. If you go on YouTube, you can find longer videos. So I hope you all enjoyed these simple tips and tricks and the 5 phases of gaining your flexibility fast. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.